This might look like a simple grilled cheese and soup, but one small upgrade completely changed how I think about sandwiches. And yeah, I'll definitely make this again. Welcome to Save Calories, Live Better. I'm Charlie, here to share with you easy, low-calorie recipes and smart food choices to help you reach your body composition goals. And with that, let's jump right in. Today, I'm making a comforting chicken soup and pairing it with a grilled cheese sandwich that's a little more thoughtful than usual. Nothing fancy, just smart choices that actually matter. For this recipe, I used low-sodium chicken broth, celery, a small zucchini, baked chicken breast, garlic, ginger, and green onion, a loaf of Hawaiian keto bread, Bluebonnet light vegetable spread, pre-sliced Havarti cheese, and some Gruyère. Here's the full list, so pause here for a screenshot. Before we begin cooking, let's start by shredding our chicken. If you don't feel like cooking, pre-cooked rotisserie chicken would work just fine in this case. The next step is to thin slice the onion whites off of your scallions. We'll also be using some of the greens near the end. Next, we're going to slice up some of our celery nice and thin. And we finish the prep work by dicing up our zucchini. I start with 2 cups of the low-sodium chicken broth. This gives me control over the flavor, followed by 1 teaspoon of fresh grated ginger and 1 crushed whole clove of garlic. This gives it a warm feeling without that sharp bite you get from sliced garlic. Next, we add 1/4 cup of sliced celery and 2 tablespoons of our green onion whites. Now we just give that a quick stir to mix all the flavors together. This is my go-to recipe during cold and flu season for when I'm feeling under the weather, with garlic for immunity and ginger to keep those sinuses clear. Now we cover and bring this to a simmer over medium heat. Once you're up to temperature, we're going to allow this to simmer uncovered for 10 minutes. While that's happening, we're going to shred 1/2 ounce of Gruyère cheese and prepare our butter. Now here's where things start to get interesting. I mix 1 tablespoon of Bluebonnet light with 1/8 teaspoon of ginger powder and 1/8 teaspoon of garlic powder. You don't really taste the ginger, it just lifts everything and keeps the richness from feeling heavy and ties in perfectly with our soup. That should be just enough butter spread to cover 2 slices of the Hawaiian keto bread. Here's a fun fact. Hawaiian bread didn't actually originate in Hawaii. It's actually an adaptation of Portuguese sweetbread that was brought to the island by explorers in the late 19th century. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for regular content. After about 8 minutes of simmering, go ahead and preheat your pan for the next step. At the 10-minute mark, I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of diced zucchini and 1/2 cup of shredded chicken. This comes out to be about 2.2 ounces. This is the kind of soup that's supposed to support the sandwich, not compete with it. Now we let this simmer for 5 or 6 minutes more while we make our sandwich. For the sandwich, I used 2 cheeses, Gruyère for that nutty, slightly salty depth, and Havarti because it melts beautifully. If you've never mixed cheeses in a grilled cheese before, this combo might just change your mind. After assembling, we're going to cover and cook this on a low to medium heat for 3 to 3.5 minutes. Low and slow is the key here. Just let the bread do its thing. At about that 3-minute mark, it's time to flip our sandwich. We're going to continue cooking uncovered for an additional 3 minutes on the other side. That beautiful golden color is exactly what we're going for. Right at the end, during the last 2 minutes, I finished the soup off with a half teaspoon of lemon juice and a few of the greens from our scallions. This is optional, but it makes a huge difference. That little bit of acid wakes everything up and ties the soup and the sandwich together. Once your sandwich hits that golden brown, pull it and let it rest. That's how you keep it crisp without letting it dry out. The sandwich stays crisp, the soup stays light and savory. Nothing's trying too hard. It just works. If you've never tried Gruyère before, or if you've never thought about seasoning your butter, this is a great place to start. Simple food, just done a little smarter. Thank you for watching. Now if you liked that video, you might want to check out one of these other videos next.